We are here with NBA 2K20's first legend, and now, Chalk, you are in the draft pool for the NBA 2K League for Season 3. What is that feeling like?
Timeout, timeout.
Good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Washington calls timeout. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Covington finds Portis. Bounce pass from Beverly. From 17 feet out, that shot misses. Good D by LeBron. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good, LeBron.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Crab. Pass to Portis. He kicks it to Beverly. Just 5 on the clock. They need this one. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. LeBron passes to Rondo. The tray. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Wizards. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And there's the pass to Ayton. Over Gobert, and it's Ayton missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Outside Portis. Pass to Ayton. Over Gobert. And that one's good, Ayton.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Covington. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Ayton against Gobert. Beverly feeling it out a bit. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here is Portis. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Chalk up 2 there.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Rondo dishes to Gobert. Oladipo outside. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Beverly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Grab the pass to Ayton.
Screen coming.
Portis kicks to Beverly. The three. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Portis with the layup.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Iguodala finds James. It's deflected.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Iguodala with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, last season, Andre Iguodala has seen a sharp improvement in his threes. He said he figured something out with the shot, and the results speak for themselves.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Hunter comes in for Robert Covington. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Crabb. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Cleveland also making some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Hield comes in for Oladipo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Ayton. Over Bull. And it's Ayton missing. And with Iguodala and his threes, you just need him to hit at a decent rate, Chris, to be effective.
Yeah, well, he just has to keep a defense honest and hit them when he's left open. First and foremost, he's a playmaker and a terrific defender at that. The threes are just the icing on the cake for him.
Hield outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. For the three, drills it from outside. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hield against Green. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Here's Ayton following the score by Cleveland. To the wing on the left. Done outside. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
What touch on the deep ball. You can see Dunn becoming more confident in his long-range shot.
Brunson scanning the floor. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Cavaliers now. He can't hit that time. Dunn with some nice D. Now, here's Hunter. James covering. Passes to Hunter. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. On deep. But they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Hunter.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Now here's James. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Inside, here's Bull. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And Washington making a change here. Rivers checked in. Young's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And it's Green missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Young passes to Brunson. Here's Heald. LeBron kicks the ball. And Young now, top of the key. Overdone. Shot's good from Young.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Green. He had 15 points last outing. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
And he gets it to go.
That's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
The pass to Bull. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the teardrop. Green with the rebound. Here's Hunter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hunter's got his second bucket.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA.
I play 2K all the time, seriously.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, Ilyasova out there with Hunter. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's done in at the point. Here's Trent after Austin Rivers scored. We're talking about number one options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the teams go to score, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27-27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
Right side, Green kicks it to Rivers. Green with the ball. And no good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Bull, the pass to Brunson. Here's Bull. Over Rivers. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now, here's Dunn. Brunson covering. Outside, Green. Back to Rivers. It's up a three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Rivers has got 5 now.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
Brunson kicks to Young. Pass to Heald. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Cleveland moving it around. Over Rivers. Heald with the bucket. Heald's got his second bucket tonight.
And the mid-range game of Heald is excellent. Always got to play up on him when he has the ball.
Dunn left side. Pass to Hunter. From deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Hield. Sweet little floater. 7 points in the game.
Love the confidence from Hill. He likes going to the floater when the D is giving him room to shoot it.
Here's Dunn down low. That's tipped.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
First free throw is good. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Ilyasova. Robert Covington comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dunn.
And Chris, a very unique experience playing in the nation's capital. What was your time like with Washington?
Oh, I love this. I love Chocolate City. I mean, the surrounding areas of D.C. love the team as well. There's something special about playing in the capital.
Now, here's Hunter. He has 7. A nice shot by Rivers.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hield. And it's 6 points for Thaddeus Young.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Bounce pass from Beverley. Portis against Gobert. Portis kicks to Beverley. Over Oladipo. And it's Beverley missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Trent passes to Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Covington. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Rondo's checked in. It's Covington on the wing. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young dishes to Rondo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Defended by Beverley. Oladipo, the pass to Young. And the shot goes down. Young's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Beverley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hield against Portis. Clock at 6. Covington inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Covington's got his first basket of the night.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Hield finds Oladipo. Passes it to Gobert. Shoots over Portis. Washington with the rebound.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Rivers. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Covington against Rondo. Young pass to Gobert. Dishes it to Oladipo. Back to Gobert. Shoots it. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rivers against Oladipo. The pass to Portis. Back to Rivers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
And he can't hit the second. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit you want to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Iguodala. 10 points for LeBron.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Rivers passes to Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls. And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around
Take a break.
very often.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And it's in there. Crab's got his first bucket of the night.
Always got to be aware of where Crab is, especially in transition where he's deadly.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Oladipo.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
Pass to Crab. Pass to Portis. Count that one. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Rondo kicks to James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you got to be careful about James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Now here's Rivers. 10 points for him. Washington calls timeout.
At the numbers for Iguodala. He's averaging 3 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And clearly, he's having a tough stretch here, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Yeah, but we'll see if he has the mental toughness to turn it around. If not, they've got a few other guys ready to step up and start stealing some of those minutes.
Now, here's Portis. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Play on the clock. Here's Rivers. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And a quick check to the NBA's top rebounders. Fifth is Rudy Gobert.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Austin Rivers. It's LeBron with the drive, and James throws it down.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Grab the pass to Dunn. Goes up again, and the rejection by Iguodala.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Kraft. Passes it to Ayton. Portis kicks to Dunn. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
There you go.
Iguodala against Dunn. To the middle to stop the run. Here's Portis. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Washington. Green comes in for Robert Covington. And Cleveland also making a change. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Brunson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Here's Dunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's the pass to Ayton. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ring shot on the way. LeBron shot is off. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against New York. Green against Oladipo. The 10-footer. Another one falls for Washington.
Now look, if he's using his head and finding good shots, Green can be a true weapon from mid-range.
James finds Gobert. Oladipo outside. To the inside. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Done outside. Feeds it to Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, LeBron.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points and 3 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, a recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is over.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Rajon Rondo. LeBron James is out there with Iguodala. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, especially when I was with Dada. I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
Really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there, so you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect. Such a wide open look. And that's now 6 points for Rajon Rondo. And here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Portis. Back to Beverly. Over Iguodala. And it's Beverly missing. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Rondo looking around. He kicks it to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Wizards. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Portis. Gobert with the block.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Iguodala, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Now, here's Covington. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. The feed to Grant. Over to the left wing. Here's Beverly. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Rondo passes to Iguodala. Back to Rondo. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Wizards. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Deep 2 from Beverly. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Here's LeBron. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beverly. It's rebounded by Rondo. Rondo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different. But anything to fall.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Washington calls timeout. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Hunter's checked in for Washington. And then for Cleveland. Bol, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Buddy Hield in for Victor Oladipo. Beverly against Rondo. Hield outside. To the paint. Bol kicks to James. Goes up on the high post and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Crab. Passes to Hunter. Now here's Beverly. Now here's Crab. Defended by Gobert. Deep 2 from Beverly. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Beverly, following the miss by Bol. Now here's Crab, covered by Hield. Crab the pass to Hunter. Beverly against Rondo. And it's Beverly missing.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And the Wizards with possession, following the score by Cleveland. Ayton against Gobert. Ayton dishes to Crab. And Beverly kicks to Crab. At the elbow, Hunter. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hunter's got 9 points.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
LeBron outside. Beverly against Rondo. Back to LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Barmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Now, here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the pass to Rivers. The three. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Pass to Trent. Down low. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Hunter. 9 points in the game so far. Inside, lots of room. And that one's good. Beverly.
And Kevin, when Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
Here's Bull. They kick out to Heel. But they recover it. Bull, the pass to Heel. Pass to James. And they double up James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Two.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Brunson's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Yes, that goes in. Bull's got 5 now.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Now here's Green, guarded closely. It's blocked. Bull the pass to Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And talking about Bull, his dad, Manute Bull, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Done with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Poked away. The dish to Hunter. Kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Shoots. That one a little long. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Green, and Bull pulls it down.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Shots good from Young. Young's got 11 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Brunson with it. Now Green defending. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Now here's Ilyasova. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Dunn. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Decent at catching it in from the mid-range. I mean, it's obvious that Dunn wants to improve his jumper.
Now Brunson. Pass to Hield. There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 10.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 11. Dunn looking over the floor. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter. And here's Dunn, he'll bring it up for Washington. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Hunter. Dunn outside. Shoots over Brunson. That one wide left. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 20-7 run. Trent lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rivers passes to Dunn. To the inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Brunson kicks the ball. It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hunter, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Trent. Young inside. Guarded by Green. That one falls. And it's 13 points for Thaddeus Young.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Hunter. Good defensive work there by Young. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The Wizards shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Ojale is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Evans in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Good work there as it goes. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up. Chris, is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Well, yes, and you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
you know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working to protect it. No, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Passes it to Brunson. The pass to Fareed. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Fareed's got his first points of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Evans. Wizards passing it around over Fareed. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Runs in the pass to Smith. Here's Trent. We read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka helped by Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Young. Here's Fareed. It's good.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Bonga, the pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Just regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic. Even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just
Take
look
a break.
at the really
Take a break.
the great
Two
stories. Whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can
Dirk
go to
Nowitzki.
Marshall
all
Monis,
these
Dirk
guys.
Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to them, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
The Wizards making a switch here. Crab's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Bonga. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Evans.
Jacob Evans at the line for two.
No good on that one. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, with the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing by the league.
Here's Rondo. Here's Osman. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Evans passes to Bonga. Here's Ojale. The Wizards with another miss. Now here's Rondo. Passes it to Trent. Five to shoot. Here's Fareed. Crab pulls it in.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Bonga. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Rondo passes to Fareed. Rondo drives in. There's the pass to Trent. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Bonga deciding where to go with it. Grab the pass to Bonga. Here's Ojale. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Ojale. Yep, it counts. Ojale's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Rondo. He dishes it to Smith. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA. Lisa Leslie, the Cheryl Stoops, to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all three of these leagues I'm in on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Well, there's on Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Pass to Trent, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Pass to Ilyasova. Evans, bounce pass. Pass to Crab. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Osman. A floater. Nice shot by Rondo.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the pass to Evans. But they get it back. The shot by Ojale, no good.
Everything looked good until the finish. And all.
Trent gets the bucket. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Rondo passes to Smith.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Dunn, he's checked in for Ellen Cram.
Substitution for Wizards. Chris Dunn!
Fareed outside. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. And it's Rondo in the corner. Over Dunn. Rondo can't get it to go.
This quarter has been hit or missed for him. Mostly missed.
It's blocked. Here's Osman. Pass to Trent. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here's Rondo. Smith on the wing. Covered by Evans. Passes it to Trent. He feeds it to Rondo. Done with some nice D.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Evans. And Fareed sends it back. Rondo against Dunn. Rondo passes to Trent. Fareed outside. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Here's Osman.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Cedi Osman. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Green, he's checked in for Washington. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And with the likely return of prep-to-pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Bonga, the pass to Ilyasova. Evans outside. The pass to Bonga. Rondo against Green. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Osman. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.